Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Michael Freeman reporting for the news at 7. Earlier today, October 12, 2000, at around 11:18 at the port of Aden in Yemen, the guided missile destroyer USS Cole was struck by a boat filled with explosives, which hit the galley area as the crew lined up for lunch. The explosion occurred on the left-hand side or the port side between the fore and aft engine room, and tore a 40-foot by 40-foot hole in the side of the vessel. Chief Petty Officer Sean Tate recalled his account of the bombing.
And came right at the door frame, and I said, LT, hey, I have one more document, I got to do a reprint. And, I was about to hit that enter key. I have no idea if I hit the enter key or not. What I do remember is when I came to, I was smelling JP5. And it took me hours to get just to the second deck from the third deck, which normally takes you maybe 30 seconds up the ladder well. And I finally looked down and my leg was looking the other way. And Petty Officer Sims, the only PC on board, he was there. I don't know what he was doing there, but he was there. And he was like, Sean, what, you okay? I said, no, I'm not okay. I said, my leg, it's not right. I said, why don't you pull it straight? Because, it shouldn't be that way. And he said, no, Master, said don't touch you. I said, well, when he's not looking, just grab my pant leg. He said, okay. And as he pulled my leg straight, the pain from my back got relieved. And by that time, Wibbly was being carried over to the helo control tower. He never made it.
Witnesses reported the boat pulled up along the port side of the vessel, exchanged greetings with the crew of the USS Cole, and then detonated the explosives. As of right now, we know that only 17 sailors have been killed and 39 injured. There were around 293 on board the ship at the time of the explosion. The explosion pierced the hull. Luckily, the sailors were able to control flooding and prevent the ship from sinking. Currently, there are speculations that Al-Qaeda orchestrated this attack, as earlier in the year they planned to attack another U.S. ship, the USS the Sullivans, also in the port of Aden. However, ironically, because they loaded the boat with too many explosives, the boat sank. In response, U.S. President Bill Clinton commented,
"If, as it now appears, this was an act of terrorism, it was a despicable and cowardly act. We will find out who was responsible and hold them accountable. If their intention was to deter us from our mission of promoting peace and security in the Middle East, they will fail utterly."
Coming up after the break, did Kurt Warner really use overinflated footballs in Super Bowl 34? That will be answered after the break.